I used to kind of have that I'm invincible mindset that every other teenage girl has, and then I got cancer.
The first time I was diagnosed was 15 months old.
So in the very beginning, it was just kind of like, I just need to keep trucking along because it's getting so close to remission.
From what I remember, I was really optimistic, and I was a kid, so I was kind of carefree. You know, the kids in the hospital, I saw them, and I didn't understand what was wrong with us, but why does everybody else seem totally fine, but we're not?
It's something that is so unsure because you aren't guaranteed to make it.
There was no, guess what, today you're cured.
It's easier to make the cancer go away than to keep it from coming back. And so for me, that was the hardest time because I knew that my body had a hard time keeping the cancer away the first time. So I was just scared that it would just continue to come back.
One of my biggest fears is that the cancer will return at just like a very bad timing.
The end of my senior year and graduation and prom and things like that. And so I was in the ICU the day before I got out to go to prom. So just to think that I went through all that the first time and then it came back, it could come back a third time because it was the exact same treatment.
I think a combination of just feeling alone in the battle and just not being able to do everything that a little kid is supposed to be doing.
For any kid, I mean, I know especially the ones that are in elementary school or middle school, they just want to go to school and, you know, they want to be normal. It just became so routine to me that going to the hospital was kind of like a home away from home. It wasn't exactly, you know, anything that was scary. It just all became life to me.
I had a lot of support, families, friends, people in the hospital were just wonderful.
And I knew that I had made it through the first time, so there was no doubt in my mind from the very beginning that everything was going to be fine.
I really wasn't scared at all. I was just kind of like, beat it twice, I can do it again, whatever. I think it's important for people to understand that, you know, it's hard to stay optimistic sometimes.
I guess makes me really upset that people don't want to talk about it because they're afraid that it could happen to them, but that's exactly the thing. It could happen to them.
It's important to be there for those who are going through it and just really stand by their side.
I definitely changed my outlook on life. I think that it kind of made me realize that, you know, I'm not promised tomorrow.
It's taught me how to really appreciate things in life, appreciate being alive.
A big thing that I realized is that no matter what I was ever going through, it seemed like there were so many other people that were going through things much worse than me. I mean, it's something that's always going to be there, but it just is going to go farther and farther into the back of my mind as time goes on.
Have that mindset that if I can overcome that, then I can pretty much overcome anything. So it's just important that I don't give up and just keep going.